K-Rams, and welcome to another episode of KRAM. My name is Katie Gerardo.
And my name is Elia Bono. This year, several student journalists traveled to Washington, D.C. for the JEA-NSPA National Conference.
While they were experiencing all Washington, D.C. had to offer, they competed with journalistic entries against thousands of other student journalists and came home with new ideas on individualistic portfolios.
Just before Thanksgiving break, journalism advisors and students took a trip to Washington, D.C.
We're here for the NSPA JEA National High School Journalism Conference, which is basically a group of all the largest newspapers, yearbooks, and broadcast programs in the country getting together for a conference. We get to hear from industry professionals, we get to hear from other programs and advisors.
In order to attend the conference, students were required to compete in an individual or group event.
I competed in graphic design and I did an infographic.
I was doing the broadcast feature story.
I competed in the portfolio section of photography.
The conference holds sessions of professional speakers who present new ideas to students.
I went to a couple creative film ones for like voiceovers and other stuff like that.
I went to a lot that were specific to yearbook, and they just were really informative on things I didn't know because it is my first year.
Along with new journalistic techniques, students were able to learn about the history behind the city they attended and make new memories.
I mean, going to the top of the Washington Monument was really fun, or going to the Lincoln Memorial.
Bonding with all the other girls, since there were only 5 of us, so it made it like a lot closer and like more of just a little tight-knit family.
But most of all, I enjoyed the students. It was fun. You guys are actually a blast to be around, and that's kind of why we do it.
After a fun and eventful trip, journalism students and advisors were able to bring home new techniques to advance their programs. Congratulations to Caitlin Zeiger of KRAM for receiving a superior rating, and to Megan McKinley and Rachel Chung of KRAM for receiving an excellent rating. This has been Megan McKinley, signing off.
Congratulate these student journalists if you see them.
There's another group in the school that is striving for excellence.
These RAMs seek out business opportunities to prepare themselves for what the future holds.
The business internship program here at Rampart provides school credit to students working in the real world. High school is a time for students to take initiative. Some Rampart students go beyond and work outside of school.
The business internship program is going to be a program funded by Miss Keller, and it's just like a great way to get credits for working.
So the business internship program is for students who are juniors and seniors who already have a job and are working at least 20 hours a month.
Kind of a class, so if you have like a job, it'll give you a partial.
The cool thing about it is you don't have to be at school and you get a grade for it.
Working as a student presents itself as beneficial for an individual's future.
So it's beneficial because it gives you a partial, so it'll give you like more time to work.
It's beneficial because it gives you like a great opportunity to get credits and get like leadership skills within the future. Teaches you like hard work and how you get like rewarded back on it.
Job experience is really crucial for wherever you're going, whether it's college, trade school, or just moving up with a job. So having that ability to leave school and take a job, period, is really good.
So it's a great way for students to learn how to work with other people, how to work for someone, how to deal with customers, how to deal with problems. It helps with problem solving, and it helps them build their resume for future jobs.
There are reasons specific to the students for joining the business internship program.
I'm in the program because it's like an easy way to get credits, and so like why not make it easier for yourself?
It's a pretty good thing to have if you need more hours for work.
I'm in the program because one, I work and it's nice to get out of it school-wise, and then 2, because I heard about it and it's just a good opportunity for me.
Be sure to ask your counselor about the program before class enrollment begins in February. This has been Katie Gerardo signing off for KRAM. Mrs. Keller has information about the business internship program for students who want to know more information about how the program works.
Rampart has several new teachers that joined our learning community this year.
They brought new ideas to Rampart with them to change our school for the better.
This year, we welcomed a number of new teachers to Rampart. We talked to a few of them.
I teach English. I teach freshman and sophomore English.
I teach physical education.
I'm an English teacher.
We also talked to them about what they did before teaching.
I've been teaching a little over a decade, but before that I actually ran restaurants. My specialty was actually taking restaurants that were in trouble and then working with them for about a year to rebuild like menus and wine lists, retraining the staff, and then turning it back over to the owners. So, but I've been teaching for about a little over a decade.
This is my third year teaching. Before I taught, I went to college at Eastern Illinois and pole vaulted there.
They talked about why they chose Rampart to come teach.
Actually, we toured Rampart for my son. We were moving to Colorado Springs from Estes Park, and he had been doing some research and everything, and so we were actually visiting a couple of different high schools. And then when we came to Rampart, actually we took a tour, and I told him, I don't know if you want to go here, but I want to teach here. And then lo and behold, a position opened up while I was interviewing it. So we both got our wish, actually.
So I am actually Rampart alumni. So I graduated from Rampart in 2011. And being an alumni and coming back here to teach was my end goal. So I am in my dream job, and it's the coolest thing ever to be back here. This is my home. It's been my home since I was 14 years old, and I think it'll be my home for a very long time.
I really enjoyed Rampart because I got to coach wrestling here last year, and I really enjoyed the school atmosphere, the pride, and just everything that came with Rampart. Just really drew me in.
The teachers told us their favorite part about the school and teaching in general.
I don't know if I could pick one favorite part, but I love the culture. I love the people. I love teaching because I love building relationships with kids, but I love to support students and you know, kind of be that guide and that support for you know, kids who are going through this crazy time of life, and kind of be their backbone as they're kind of going through life and figuring it out.
Influence that you have on the kids outside of the classroom that goes beyond the subject. So getting to interact with them on a personal level and get to know them more than just a student, and getting to positively affect them.
And I loved being a student myself. And so then all of a sudden it's like I found a career that I get to be a student for the rest of my life. And that's what I love. I mean, I can genuinely say that I literally spend all of my time like learning from my students. And then I get to hang out with a bunch of really great kids all the time. So
We welcome all new teachers to Rampart High School. This has been Suresh Bhave reporting for KRAM.
There are many new staff members here at Rampart. These are just a few, so get to know our new teachers.
In high school, students learn to drive and take their own cars on the road.
The Colorado Drive Smart program holds a PSA competition each year, so KRAM created an entry for the event. Be careful on the roads, Rams.
With so many students at Rampart, the halls get crowded quickly.
It becomes a daily struggle to get to class on time, so KRAM decided to show students a little bit of hallway etiquette.
Number 1, don't walk really slow. Number 2, watch out for opening doors. Number 3, don't be on your phone.
I'm trying to win here. Oh, shoot, that was...
Number 4, don't stop randomly in the halls. Number 5, don't run and shove people. Don't slam your locker into someone's head.
Be aware of your your classmates in the halls and be kind.
That's all for this week, Rams. This has been Elia Bono.
And I'm Katie Gerardo. We'll see you next week with another episode of KRAM.
Seek out. Watch Katie's.
Hi. Great answer.
This week we have another special guest joining us.
Spot. You have to say his name.
Spot. Congratulate these student journalisms.
Yelling. Oh, that was weird.